Picture this. Right now, at this very moment, you're hurtling through space at 67,000 miles per hour. You're standing on a spinning rock that's orbiting a nuclear furnace, in a galaxy containing 200 billion stars, in a universe that might be just one of infinite universes. And here's the wildest part. All of it follows a code, a set of rules so precise, so elegant, that once you see them, you'll never look at reality the same way again. Before we get started, check out the link in the description to download our ebook. What if I told you that the universe is written in a language, and we're finally learning how to read it? Welcome to the Cosmic Code, where we're going to crack open the greatest mystery story ever told. Because that's what the universe really is, a mystery, a puzzle wrapped in starlight and shadow, waiting for curious minds to decode it. For thousands of years, humans looked up at the night sky and asked, why does anything exist? What are the rules? Is there a pattern to all this chaos? And slowly, piece by piece, we discovered something extraordinary. The universe isn't random. It's structured. It follows laws, mathematical laws, physical laws, laws so fundamental that they govern everything from the smallest atom to the largest galaxy. Scientists call these the laws of physics, but I prefer to think of them as the cosmic code, the hidden language that reality speaks. And today, we're going on a journey to decode some of its deepest secrets, from the fabric of space and time itself to the strangest phenomena in existence. To the ultimate question, is there one master equation that explains everything? So buckle up. We're about to dive into the mind-bending, awe-inspiring world of modern physics. Let's start with a simple question. What do I mean by the cosmic code? Think about it like this. Imagine you're a detective who just walked into a crime scene. At first, everything looks chaotic, random clues scattered everywhere. But as you examine the evidence, you start to notice patterns, fingerprints, footprints, a sequence of events. Suddenly, the chaos makes sense. There's a story here, a logic, a code. That's exactly what physicists do with the universe. They look at the cosmos, this vast, overwhelming expanse, and they search for patterns. And guess what? They find them everywhere, the way planets orbit stars. That follows a mathematical pattern discovered by Kepler and explained by Newton. The way light bends around massive objects. Einstein decoded that one. The way atoms bond to create everything you see around you. Quantum mechanics cracked that code. Even more mind-blowing, the same laws that govern a falling apple on Earth also govern the motion of galaxies billions of light years away. The universe doesn't just have some rules, it has consistent rules, universal rules, and they're written in the language of mathematics. As Galileo once said, mathematics is the language in which God has written the universe, whether you're religious or not. The point stands. Nature speaks math. From the spiral of a seashell to the structure of DNA. From the orbits of electrons to the swirl of hurricanes, mathematical patterns are everywhere. That's the cosmic code, and we're learning to read it. Now, let's talk about one of the biggest revelations in the history of the cosmic code. Space and time aren't what you think they are. For most of human history, we thought of space as an empty stage where stuff happens, and time as a steady clock ticking in the background. But in 1905, a young patent clerk named Albert Einstein shattered that idea forever. Einstein realized that space and time aren't separate. They're woven together into a single fabric called spacetime. And here's the kicker. This fabric isn't rigid. It's flexible. It bends. It warps. It stretches. Imagine spacetime as a trampoline. Now place a bowling ball in the center. The trampoline dips. Right. That dip is exactly what massive objects like stars and planets do to spacetime. They create curves, and those curves are what we call gravity. When you feel gravity pulling you toward Earth, you're not being pulled by some invisible force. You're sliding along a curve in spacetime. This was Einstein's theory of general relativity, and it completely rewrote the cosmic code. Suddenly, we understood why planets orbit stars, why light bends near black holes, why time moves slower in strong gravitational fields. Yes, you heard that right. Time itself can speed up or slow down depending on where you are in the universe. Want proof? GPS satellites orbiting Earth experience time slightly differently than we do on the surface. If engineers didn't account for Einstein's equations, your navigation would be off by miles. The cosmic code isn't just theoretical, it's the reason your phone knows where you are. So how do scientists actually decode the universe? What tools do they use? The cosmic code is written in three major languages, or frameworks. First, there's classical mechanics, Newton's laws of motion, and gravity. This is your everyday physics, how objects move, how forces work, why momentum matters. It's the foundation, and it works beautifully for most things we encounter in daily life. Second, there's relativity, Einstein's playground. This is the physics of the very fast and the very massive. When things approach the speed of light, or when gravity becomes extreme, relativity takes over. It explains black holes, the expanding universe, and why nothing can travel faster than light. Third, there's quantum mechanics, the physics of the very small. This is where things get truly weird. At the scale of atoms and subatomic particles, reality stops behaving like a predictable machine and starts behaving like a probability cloud. Particles can be in two places at once. They can tunnel through barriers. They're entangled across vast distances. Quantum mechanics is like the universe's glitch code, beautiful, bizarre, and absolutely essential. These three frameworks are the tools physicists use to decode cosmic mysteries, and they work incredibly well. The problem, they don't always work together. Relativity and quantum mechanics speak different dialects of the cosmic code, and finding a way to unify them is one of the greatest challenges in modern physics. All right, let's get to the good stuff. What are some of the wildest, most mind-bending mysteries that the cosmic code has revealed? Mystery number 1, black holes. These are regions of space-time where gravity is so intense that nothing, not even light, can escape. They're literal tears in the fabric of reality. At the center of a black hole lies a singularity, a point where our equations break down and the cosmic code becomes unreadable. What happens there? We don't know. The math just says, error. Black holes are the ultimate cosmic riddle. Mystery number 2, here's a plot twist. About 85% of the matter in the universe is invisible. We can't see it, can't touch it, can't detect it directly. But we know it's there because of its gravitational effects. Galaxies rotate in ways that only make sense if they're surrounded by halos of this mysterious stuff. Dark matter is like a massive section of the cosmic code that's been redacted. We know something is written there, but we can't read it yet. Mystery number 3, dark energy. And if dark matter wasn't weird enough, the universe is also filled with dark energy, a mysterious force causing the universe to expand faster and faster. Imagine throwing a ball up in the air, and instead of slowing down, it accelerates into space. That's what's happening to the universe. What is dark energy? We have no idea. It makes up 68% of the universe, and it's one of the biggest question marks in the cosmic code. These mysteries aren't failures, they're invitations. They're the universe saying, you're not done yet. Keep decoding. So here's the ultimate question. Is there one equation, one master code that explains everything? Physicists have been searching for this theory of everything for decades. The goal is to find a single framework that unifies gravity described by relativity with the other fundamental forces described by quantum mechanics. Some call it quantum gravity. Others are exploring string theory, which imagines that the fundamental building blocks of reality aren't particles, but tiny vibrating strings. Others are working on loop quantum gravity, or M theory, or a dozen other approaches. Why does this matter? Because if we can crack this ultimate code, we'd understand not just how the universe works, but potentially why it exists at all. We'd know what happened at the moment of the Big Bang. We'd understand what happens inside black holes. We might even unlock the secrets of other dimensions or parallel universes. It's the grandest puzzle humanity has ever attempted. And we're getting closer. You might be wondering, why should I care about space-time and quantum fields and dark energy? I'm just trying to get through my day. Here's why it matters. Understanding the cosmic code isn't just about abstract knowledge, it changes our perspective. It reminds us that we're part of something unimaginably vast and beautiful. Every atom in your body was forged in the heart of an ancient star. You are, quite literally, made of stardust. You're not separate from the universe. You are the universe experiencing itself, and practically speaking. Decoding the cosmos has given us GPS, nuclear energy, medical imaging, computers, and countless other technologies. The more we understand the code, the more we can shape our future. But most importantly, it keeps us curious. It keeps us asking questions. It keeps us reaching for the stars. So here we are, standing on a spinning rock, hurtling through an expanding universe, governed by laws we're only beginning to understand. The cosmic code is still being written, still being decoded. And the story it tells is stranger, more beautiful, and more awe-inspiring than any fiction we could dream up. We may never crack every mystery, but that's okay, because the journey, the act of reaching out into the darkness and finding meaning, finding patterns, finding truth, that's what makes us human. The universe is a story written in starlight and equations, and we're learning to read it, one mystery at a time. Stay curious, keep exploring, and remember, you're not just in the universe, you're part of the code.